Look at me.
All right, so
Please explain to me how it works.
now we're live.
Yes, I'm watching myself.
Now
I got
you haven't been live?
Mike Marino, New Jersey's bad boy of comedy, sitting here
We
with
gotta
me.
reset this again?
I got Harper. I got Dakota.
Are you over?
Two very beautiful up and coming adult film stars.
I'm not even in it, but it's okay.
Wait.
Oh, you're not.
We got this.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay, question.
So,
Yes, question. Oh, you want to
PJ, Gabby, how you doing?
Oh, you get some questions from,
Well, you got questions coming to the message.
No, I
board. That's
got
what
people
we
watching though.
that's the great way to get questions.
Barry,
Ask the
how you
question,
doing?
get
It's
the
all
answer,
my
say hello.
It's all my Delilah's Den alumni.
Oh,
My
you
parents,
tell me that too, and
I
I'm
don't know why
getting
you love
Yeah, right. So, Mike, what have you been up to?
Well, hey, look at me now. I've been up to so many things that here I am in the middle of nowhere on
Yeah.
a show that started because you figured, you know what, now's a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been a lucky guy, man. I've been entertaining all around the world right now. Been hitting some big numbers. Lucky enough to be selling out some theaters throughout the United States and Canada. And I owe it all to doing shows like this and
Right.
social media. You know, I've done the Tonight Show tons and times. Didn't even do anything compared to what social media is doing.
Now you did the Tonight Show during the Jay Leno era,
Doing
right?
it, yeah. Most of the time I was on the show with Jay. I did the Tonight Show for about 10 years doing comedy, sketch comedy
Right.
with Jay and the cast and stuff like that. My first stand-up appearance was on the Martin Short Show
Right.
when he had a TV series. And then it was, I guess, about 4 years ago, or 6 years ago, 4 to 6 years ago when I went on the Byron Allen Show. That's when I hit the numbers.
Right.
Talking about having an Italian president whacking people in foreign countries.
I remember that. That was actually my introduction to you.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine that lives in Georgia, she said, you got to see this video. And it was the one with Byron Allen. You talked about Vinny hit the bat and all that
Yeah,
shit.
hit the bat.
And I was just like on the ground, literally holding my gut. Like,
You know, somebody was asking me about that because the other night, Saturday night, there was all these guys in the audience and they started yelling for me to do specific jokes. And I really don't want to do that. I mean, could you imagine? I'm not a singer and then, you know, do this joke, do that joke. And I'm like, well, you know, I got new stuff. But it's a humbling feeling when somebody knows what you've done so
Right.
much that they're like, do it again, do it again. So I did and everything, but then, you know, I was telling people when I went on that show, I had basically to beg to get on that TV show.
right.
And my publicist at the time was dating the casting director, and she said, don't worry, you're definitely going to get on. And I couldn't get on the show. And this is at a time where Jimmy Kimmel didn't have a show yet, and neither did Adam Carolla. And the three of us were doing this big concert out in the street. And everybody was like, oh, you know, Mike, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And nothing ever happened. Then all of a sudden, like 2 years goes by, and the casting director becomes the doorman from the Laugh Factory. And I went right on the show. And they actually told me, don't do that joke. It's offensive. People are going to get mad. And I'm like, no, this is going to hit a home run. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
And that's why I actually stood up. If you watch the show, I actually got up and continued doing the joke. And that's why it hit so hard. And then I guess a year later, that's when I started getting all these phone calls from around the world. You got to come, you got to come, you got to come. And I was like, man, I've been calling you people for years trying to get a break.
And now nobody.
Now you get the phone call.
Now
Right.
they're calling you.
Now you negotiate your money.
I mean, I look at your tour dates. I mean, you're going at least 25 out of 30 days a month.
I'm going everywhere. You got to take it because now it's hot time. Sorry, gotta go.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
it's
even
not a
like
good
the
thing.
cruise ships and stuff like that. That's a.
Well, I started doing the ships because I wanted to see the world, and I figured if I went on one a month for 5 days, I get to go around the world.
Right.
Plus, you're entertaining. Sometimes people don't even speak English. And
Right.
if they're laughing at what you're doing, people from India, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan, and they're cracking up laughing, you're hitting.
They're
You're
doing
hitting.
something. Right.
Absolutely.
And you know what it is? Quite honestly, it's people from New Jersey. They have such an affection for when we get out there. They can't believe we talk the way we talk. We act the way we act. We get in your face. I told the people out there I didn't know the F word was a dirty word until I went to California. What do you mean? Oh, you're cursing so much. What the fuck are you talking about? I was just talking. I'm being friendly, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, you talk to somebody from New Jersey, they're not cursing while they're talking to you.
Oh.
They don't like you.
Oh my God.
There's no passion here.
I mean, the first show of yours that I took in was right here in Rahway.
That's right.
Right down the street here.
And your family.
Yeah, I mean, that was just like one of the best performances I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You had Wheels Parisi with you.
Loved Wheels Priest. He's a funny guy, and we've been doing a lot of shows together. He's in my TV show, Reconstructing Jersey, and we're hoping we can sell that show. It should be great because then you're doing shows like this, and we're hanging out, we're having fun, and I say, hey, why don't you be in the show? And maybe your buddies could be in the show, and these girls like to come and be in the show, and that's where this all happens.
Right, exactly.
Otherwise you're in line for an audition that goes around the block 3 times, and they are cast it before you even got in that room.
Yeah.
I like doing my own thing.
Absolutely. I mean, that one, that Uncle Tommy character that you
Like that?
That's great.
That's a real person,
Right. But I mean, that's good that's a New Jersey thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like...
Well, my Uncle Tommy was from Italy, and when he was alive, and we were little kids, we'd ask him crazy questions, and he'd give the dumbest answers. And that's how I started stand-up, impersonating him.
Right.
Because he was like a cross between Lieutenant Columbo and Archie Bunker. And, total racist from back in the day. He would crack you up laughing.
I got an uncle like that myself.
Yeah. And it's just fun listening to those guys. I wish he was around. I remember when we were younger, he would go like this, hey, you see your president? He finally listened to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, I called him the other day. I'm like, you got to stop this. I go, but you don't know the president. He goes, I knew him when he was a singer. The president wasn't a singer. This was Reagan. I go, he's an actor. He goes, they're all actors.
And some of the best ones out there.
Yeah, so that's the way I came up with that. But basically, you just imitating somebody.
Right.
And then you exaggerate it.
Of
Yeah.
course.
The truth is always going to be funny. Once you make something up, nobody's going to take that right. But if you tell the truth, everybody goes, oh my God, I had that in my life, or I experienced that, and oh, I had a friend like that.
That's actually
Yeah,
really
people
true.
can relate.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, I got a friend. His name's Anthony Sacco. He lives down in the Neptune area. He came up with a concept for a movie called Bubblegum Gangsters.
Oh, yeah?
Like the typical, New Jersey guy that kind of thinks he's connected.
Yeah. They're disconnected.
Yeah, right, exactly. So that's one project I think we're going to work on sometime later in the year.
All right, let me know if you need me because I love that type of thing.
Absolutely.
I love slapstick comedy. I like making people laugh. It doesn't have to be extremely over the top or filthy. I want to get that large market. I like to entertain young people. I like to be people in their 70s, 80s.
Right.
I got a lot of fans that are actually underage. They shouldn't even be going to stand-up shows.
Right.
But because of YouTube, they could watch.
Of course.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah,
YouTube
totally.
channel is kind of clean material.
Yeah.
And I'll give you, for instance, I went out to Canada, and this lady writes me on Facebook and says, my daughter's a really big fan. Can she come to your live performance? And I said, how old is the kid? She said, 10.
Oh my God.
What 10-year-old?
Yeah,
Gets this?
seriously.
So I put her up on the Skype, and I
Right.
look at the little kid, and the mother put the kid on the Skype thing, Facebook Skype,
Right.
and the little kid's going, And I'm like, hello, how are you? She's like, I'm like, do you know me? So I'm your biggest fan. So to them, I'm
That's
like
cute.
the comedy version of The Sopranos.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said to the girl, you really want to come to a show? And she said, yes. So I asked the mother, are you sure it's okay? Because it's not that I do anything dirty, but I drop the F-bomb all over the joint.
Right.
And, she's going to be in a room with 1,000 people. What's this little kid going to do? And she sat there and was screaming. So, of course, I said, you come backstage. You want to see what it looks like? She was all excited. I videotaped her. I put her up on Facebook. I got her waving to the camera. It's great.
Yeah.
Now she imitates me.
Yeah, she is. That's awesome.
So did this show...
Well, I got to be honest with you. I've been known to imitate you from time to time, too.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead, do me. Imitate me. Don't do me.
Now you're going to put me on the spot. Right?
Sure, show. Somebody got to put you on the spot.
That's true. And
How do I do it? What do I do?
you're like, Osama, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Vinny, hit him with the bat. Is he dead? Good. Still the roads. Let's get out of here.
That's awesome.
Right?
What's awesome? His impersonation or the joke?
The joke.
Oh, the joke, that's what sold me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just, and doing stuff, about Italians and stuff like that
Yeah.
from Jersey.
Yeah.
It's great comedy.
You know
Yeah.
where a lot of stuff comes from is family.
Yes.
Like my father, the reason why I'm putting out the cigarette and pretending I'm stepping on it is my father could never really talk to somebody unless he smoked a cigarette first.
Right.
And that's what he would do. So if you said to him, hey, Dad, you know, I need directions. I'm looking to go down to a certain exit on the parkway. He'd go like this. Here's what you do.
And
But
probably
you had to put the cigarette out first
right.
and take a hit. So that's why I was doing it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a Pall Mall or something like that, or a Camel.
Oh,
Right?
no, yeah, the cigarettes without the filter.
Yeah.
My father's still smoking. He's 81. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
He stopped smoking for a year. I didn't recognize him. Like, where are you? So,
I think that now it's been about a good 10 years since I stopped.
smoking?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
Nothing.
for you.
Smoke marijuana. It's so much nicer.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, when you have medications that say like no,
Oh, well, yeah. My medication is the marijuana.
well, there you go.
I got problems.
Don't we
Don't we all?
A buddy of mine, he's trying to get me to use that hemp oil or whatever.
It's
Oh, like
nice.
the CBD.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have a license from maybe 10 years ago to
Right.
get medical marijuana in California.
Okay.
So once you have a license and you've got a prescription, you go into these places like a 7-Eleven, and it's unbelievable. You buy whatever you want. There's things to travel with, you can clean anything, right?
Right.
Now you can get it recreational. So you just walk into these places. It's the same place, but now it's okay for anybody to go in there and buy recreational marijuana. And the funniest thing is there's a sign in there. I just went last week because I came home
I saw
New
that.
Jersey. I wanted to stack up before I came home. So there's a sign that says recreation, and there's another sign that says for prescriptions.
Oh my god. That's
What's the difference?
awesome. Yeah, serious.
You're buying the same thing.
Yeah.
So they say this line and this and this line is that, and there was nobody in there. So I went in and I said, yeah, I need it for a prescription. And she goes, well, people with prescriptions can get a discount.
Oh, nice.
So I bought my typical $80 worth of stuff.
Right.
Because it's legal now. They said, oh, and the taxes are $25.
Jesus.
Oh,
It's
wow.
$105 for what I normally would have got for $80, and you can't use a credit card. You got to pay with cash.
Oh my god.
What'd you do? Break a window?
They got a guy in there with a shotgun. They don't mess around.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So
I believe
I
it.
bought my stuff and away I went. But I don't smoke weed out of a pipe anymore. I
Right.
don't do any joints anymore. You get that hemp oil and you're feeling great and you
Right.
don't hurt your throat.
Right.
What do you
Was it like a
drop on
vape?
your tongue?
Vaping. I used to hurt my throat all the time and now my glands hurt because I perform so much. And
Right.
I scream when I'm on stage. So I won't do it no more. But you can have a lollipop. You could have a hemp lollipop.
Do they like taste good, or can you taste
No,
like
they don't really taste good.
Now
at
I
all.
remember back in the
Once you
day.
start getting high, you don't even taste it.
Yeah. True.
I remember
You should see me
back in
get
the
on
day.
a
though.
plane. I start buying people sandwiches. Who's hungry? Anybody?
I know I am.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Is it my turn to drive?
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, driving a plane high. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh my
right?
god.
You'd
I
never
could
leave.
not imagine. Yeah, you could be going in
Well,
circles.
Listen to like Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Just relaxing.
cruising in the plane. That'd be sick.
I got it on
actually.
cruise control. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to take off
And it
first.
kind of be like a movie Soul Plane.
Still on the runway. 5 more minutes. Forgets to pull up.
Oh, about that.
I'd love to be the captain. Hey, welcome aboard. I want to let everybody know we're going to get there. Well, it's going to take a long time, actually. I'll go a little slower.
Oh my
Cruise at a
god.
nice pace.
Hey, we normally sell sandwiches, but today we got pizza.
A little gabagool.
Could you imagine that? Italian Airlines.
Right?
No, Jersey Italian. Jersey Airlines.
Jersey.
Hey, we get you there once in a while.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Once
about
in a
it.
while. You're right.
You'll go.
We're about to leave.
That's
Imagine that. That could be a whole routine. I think I'm going to work on that.
That really could.
Jersey
Yeah.
pilot. Hey, everybody, how you doing? This is Mike. I'm the pilot. We're going to be going like really fast.
You
I
get
don't
to
know how
Boston
high
in
up
like
the air
20
we're gonna
minutes.
be, but we're going to get up there. We go above the clouds. I don't know if you've ever done this before.
Well, we'll
Somebody
see a
give me
hurricane
piece
in
of paper.
action.
This is the way we do this.
Oh my gosh.
See a hurricane in action.
Yeah, right?
And you're above it.
I would not know what to do if I sat down in my pilot something like that.
I'd be the pilot. I'll be going like this. Yeah, so we're going to be going to... Anne-Marie, get off my foot. Why are you in here? I told you gotta be with the passengers. Shut up, Vinny.
I'm gonna hit you with your own bat.
That's awesome.
I'm the private pilot. Yeah, that's why. Stop talking on a microphone. Nobody's supposed to know you're here. Ma.
Hey, they gotta be entertained, right?
Imagine that. You have the lady going up and down the aisle serving food, but it's spaghetti and macaroni. Who wants a meatball? Back here. No, we only got meatballs for first class.
We got pork, we got meatballs, we got sausage.
Now I'm hungry.
You want some peppers and onions with that?
I do.
Right?
Always.
That sounds really good.
See, that
Sounds
goes
like
back to
my
like what we were
airline.
talking about before. The food here.
Right.
Oh, amazing.
You're not going to get
Phenomenal.
peppers and onions in California.
No.
Unless you go to like San Francisco and there's a lot of Italians up there.
Right. But
Los Angeles, you're going to get
Trendy
nuts and
shit.
fruit and tasteless candy bars.
Tasteless candy bars.
Everybody's
Oh my God.
on the diet, whatever the diet is there.
Lettuce.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Lettuce
yeah,
and
everything
water.
lettuce, right?
Big. I couldn't live without Jersey food.
There's
I might
nothing
lose a
like
half
it.
a person out there.
You will.
You what?
Maybe.
Lose
It's
a
hard.
half
It's hard to lose
Yeah.
weight.
It really is. I mean, I'm the only person that has triple bypass surgery, and I
Did you?
gained, yeah, at 36.
You kidding?
I swear, and I gained 100 pounds.
Oh my
After the
God.
bypass?
Yeah,
How'd that happen?
diabetic as well. The diabetes, like makes it. I take insulin.
But then you need to have Dr. Oz on your show, not us.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun to me.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
say
mean-
laughter is the
My
best medicine.
I got two beautiful girls
Yes, you
across
do.
from me.
Aw.
I got New Jersey's King of Comedy next to
I
me.
appreciate that.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Aw.
Well, we could order some food.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Jersey
what's that?
pizza.
Brooklyn Pizza. Brooklyn Pizza down the road there.
He's open this time of night?
I don't think so,
Yeah.
but
We're lucky if we can get to a Wawa on the way out of here.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
they're putting one of them in town here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, across from that.
See, places like Wawa, 7-Eleven, they really just push out the mom and pop shop, which used to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
No,
went to a
that's
hole
true.
in the wall, Pete's Market.
Mm-hmm.
You got your pork roll, egg and cheese on a hard roll with an attitude.
Yeah.
remember,
That's very
You
true.
remember George's over in Elizabeth?
Not really, no.
It's across from the 7-Eleven on Elmore Avenue by the circle there.
Was that right?
Yeah, they used to make the best like ribeye cheesesteak, sausage, pepper, and onion sandwiches. And then you got Tommy's in Elizabeth too. Those places.
I feel like the food critic show now.
Yeah,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Get
oh
in
God.
my belly.
How hungry are we?
Yeah, right?
It's the food show.
No, I can always
The
solve
food.
food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Solve food.
Where were they from originally? You old
Uh,
Jersey people?
Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, where?
Born and
Yeah.
raised.
The shore. It was like 10 minutes from Seaside. Not that far. Maybe
Maybe
15.
15, depending on
Yeah.
traffic.
Seaside.
I mean, that's where everyone knows. We live in Brick. But
Yeah, no one
everyone knows
knows,
Seaside.
Right.
No, I know Bricktown.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Bricktown, Tom's River,
Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah. Point
Egg
Pleasant.
Harbor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it there.
It's a
But
small town, kind of.
So I got a new club opening up, Mike.
Okay.
The Red Zebra in Old Bridge.
The Red Zebra in Albridge.
In Old Bridge Township on 34 over there by Big Ed's Barbecues. If you ever know that place.
Everything is affiliated to food.
I know.
Oh, you know,
You know, it's right over there by the place to eat.
Yeah.
That's how we identify everything.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, you know where the McDonald's is? Yeah,
around the corner over to the side
Yeah.
there.
I'm looking to go to the new club, yeah. Did you ever have a cheesesteak over it? It's right by that.
It's right by
You ever been to Bricktown? Oh, you see Mike Subs.
Jersey Mike subs.
Jersey
Oh,
Mike's
yeah.
Oh, those are great.
I went to Mike's Subs, which was in Belmore.
I know where that is.
Giant Subs.
Yeah.
He was one of the original cats. He didn't want a franchise.
There's also a Mike's subs in Keyport
Right.
over there by the marina.
I should sue them all because I'm Jersey Mike.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
want my mom.
Yeah.
Or a sandwich.
Where is that?
But tell me about the club. I mean,
So it's like an old like biker type bar.
you're kidding.
No,
A biker type bar
and like
in Albridge.
yeah, in
I
Old
heard.
Bridge,
That's gonna be so.
Yeah.
I thought for sure.
like a couple miles away from Raceway Park,
Right?
and see no food that time. Just
Yeah.
race cars.
He made sure.
So I think we're gonna open like right after St. Patrick's Day. Regular go-go, no nudity, plenty of booze, beautiful women.
Oh yeah.
A regular go-go, no nudity.
Yeah,
All right.
like the place that I used to work at.
I don't know about these things.
Well, anyway,
I don't know about any of these things. I'm an angel. I'm funny for
Same.
10-year-olds.
St. Michael.
St. Michael.
St. Michael, Archangel.
There you go.
So are these young ladies going to be performing at this place?
Yes, they will.
Well, that's
You'll see us
fantastic.
there.
Yeah.
Then talk about that more so that we can...
4 shows nightly.
4 shows,
Yeah, they each of them will take stage separately,
right?
and it's definitely going to be a good time.
Well, where is it?
It's on Route 34 in Old Bridge Township.
Route 34 in Old Bridge Township. And what's the name of the place?
The Red Zebra.
The Red Zebra. Where did they come up with names like this? Is there ever...
I don't know. Let me tell you something.
I like her.
I didn't name the place.
Well, you know, listen to these names of some of these places that you can go see a performance. The Red Zebra, the Rhino. What's that got to do with
Spearmint
dancing?
Rhino.
Spearmint. Why is he spearmint?
I don't
Why
know.
isn't he bubblegum flavor?
Then you got the
Yeah,
Girls
it's
of Glitter
cuter.
Gulch in Vegas.
The Girls of Glitter Gulch?
Yeah, it's right there on
What's
Fremont
a
Street.
gulch?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound
The
attractive.
Girls
Yeah,
of Glitter
no.
Gulch. Sounds like they're in their 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Not
agree
very
with you.
sexy.
The Glitter Girls from the Dean Martin roast.
Team Marvel.
They were.
Yeah,
The Glitter Girls. No, the Golden Girls.
yeah.
The Gold Diggers.
The
Dean
Gold
Martin
Diggers,
and
that's
the
it.
Gold Diggers.
And they had what's her name on there? Ron Esther from Sanford and Son.
Yeah, that was some classics.
That really was. Frank Sinatra.
Wait,
Then-
who named the? Was it already named that, or did you name it that?
No, I didn't name it
You
that.
didn't. I
No,
like
the
that
owners
name.
What, the Gold Diggers or the Red Rhino?
The Red Zebra.
The Red Zebra, the Pink Cat.
Yeah.
Pink
The
cat.
Pink Pussycat.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
So
Fucking
did it,
meow,
it
I
didn't
don't know.
open yet?
No.
Okay.
See.
And
So-
when's the grand opening?
It should be like literally a couple days after St. Patrick's Day, like around the 20th of the month.
Right. Might as well open it on the day of when people get drunk the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on how we're down to like the last thing, which is the parking lot getting paved.
Is that right?
Yeah, so we
That's
have
not
to.
bad though.
Yeah,
No,
that
but
shouldn't
the
take
thing
long.
is with that, we have to wait until we get a couple days above freezing in order to.
I didn't think.
Or not a major windstorm. You know.
Yeah, the weather is
So what's
crazy.
your position at the show? At the club?
I am going to be the general manager.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Look at you.
The
No
boss
DJ?
man.
a little
Yeah.
bit. But that's like when
So
I'm there.
general manager, are you the one that's responsible for hiring these girls?
That I am.
So, oh wow. Can I ask this question? Like, how do they apply? How do you get a job like this?
Basically through ads in trade magazines. They use Craigslist. Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's how I found you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like a comedian chasing down comedy clubs.
Pretty
You
much.
gotta get in the
Yeah.
game, find it out, see
Basically.
who's doing what,
Exactly.
and then you go there. And then you get a following, and then you get repetitive people coming and watch you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Grow
like
guys, clientele, not grindtile.
Clientele.
Grow some grindtele, everybody.
Get a clientele. So that's exciting. And when is your first debut? The 2 days after?
Well,
Probably
yeah.
grand opening day.
Yeah, grand opening.
Yeah. Oh, the day that we first start working. You better put me on there.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no for an answer with that.
She just gave me that look.
Yeah.
That look that you're like, either
No.
your ex gives you or your current gives you, like,
Yeah, seriously. I've been hounding you though for that.
fucking killing you.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
I'm super pumped. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a great time.
I've been waiting for this for
We're
a
gonna have
while.
fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot
You
And
of
I'll-
guys have to rehearse? Do you go to some place to work out? Like, where do you learn any
Oh.
kind of...
I
work out.
I don't
here and
know.
there. I have a gym membership, but
yeah, that's not you don't really
You don't
work
really
out to
go?
know how to dance.
I mean, I go here and there. It's not like a set
I mean,
schedule.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
like, learn how to do whatever you got to do in a place like that. Like,
It's kind of just
dance class.
practice.
Yeah,
You can take class.
One thing that I'm going to have to do is put Dakota in a pole dancing class because she was asking, well, I've given a lap dance before, but I don't know how do anything on a pole.
I've never been on
Yeah.
a pole before. I mean, like, I get the gist of it. I've danced on, like, the park poles before. But, like, I don't know. I've always danced on people and, like, for crowds and stuff. Never on a
I've always
pole.
danced on people.
Yeah. I would dance on their head.
I never dance on a
You like
dance
this?
floor. I don't dance on a pole. I just like to
Strictly
dance
people.
on people.
Yeah.
But the thing is now, I mean, with that being said, like, I seen girls, like, their first time on a stage going on a pole and whatnot. And it was like they were on a sit and spin, and they would just, like, go around and then, like, fly off the stage onto the bar
Yeah, I
or
feel
something like
that
that.
would definitely
Oh, my-
I've seen that, like, one too many times. Or they
That's
get,
hilarious.
been a
or they
You've
get on the
actually
stage,
seen that?
and they're like a deer in the headlights, like,
Oh, no.
like mortified, you know what I mean?
I'm
No,
pretty
I
confident.
thrive when it comes to attention.
Yeah, I love
all eyes
attention.
on me.
I mean, I'm sure you
Spotlight.
pick it up real quick. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not brain surgery.
Yeah. No, not at
So-
all. I mean, it's easy. I don't know. I think it's easy. I'm pretty confident with
Yeah.
myself for the most
A
part.
class would be nice before, but like,
Yeah,
it's
that'd
not
be fun.
needed. A little like confidence booster to know that
Just
I know
like
what I'm
touch a
doing.
strip of
Yeah.
ball. This is what this feels like.
Can you imagine that though? You used the reference sit and spin.
I guess I just showed my age, huh?
Sit and spin.
I guess I just showed my age, huh?
Well, wait a minute. Do you know what a sit
Yeah.
and spin is?
Yeah.
Why? Because they probably saw it at a garage sale for 50 cents.
Oh, I was thinking something else. Never mind.
It was a toy.
Oh,
Sit
yeah.
and
No.
spin.
Yeah, back like
We
when
were
I was a
doing
kid,
something
Okay.
many years ago. You probably like think I'm as old as your grandfather or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So-
could be.
What's that?
I could be their grandfather.
Maybe.
The sit and spin
I
was
think
this
so.
thing, was about the size of that blue thing in the center of the table, and you sat on it with a little kid, and you spun the wheel, and you went in a circle like this.
Oh, I used to have
And then when you got
that.
off, you couldn't walk straight because your parents were such jerks for buying that stupid toy for you.
Yeah, you were
That
dizzy.
today, if they bought you a sit and spin, they'd get thrown in jail for being
my God.
abusive parents.
Are those the things that you like ran over your fingers with and stuff?
I don't think you did. It was you held on to this
You
driving
like,
wheel and you
sat in
spun
it,
around.
And it like just spun you, and then when you get up, you'd just be like
Dizzy.
all dizzy, and then you couldn't.
Yeah, and you could go pretty fast too.
Where am I?
kind of like.
If you think about
dizzy
all the
back.
toys from when we were
Okay.
young, man,
Just
and now they're yelling
sit
at
it
parents because parents are not being good to their kids, or they're being too abusive, and now the parents say,
Too
or the
abusive.
kids are like, I'm going to sue your dad, I'm going to sue your mom. I remember when I was a kid, boy, we had time out, boy. It was how much time you were out when your mother punched you right in the head. Ow.
knockout. Mom with the knockout.
Yeah,
Playtime's over. Sit and spin. That's hilarious. That could be like a torture. Come here. I'm going to put you on the sit and spin for an hour.
Yeah.
Don't you
for an
move.
hour.
Oh my
So
And
God.
then, and then I want you to try and walk after you get off of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I would just accept.
I would just stay there and just let my head spin.
Are they asking questions?
The sit and spin.
So I got a couple people on there.
Who are the
Eric Scott from Eric Scott Photography. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey,
Tim
hey.
Louie, bass player extraordinaire from the band Rawway. And also my girl model, Gabriella Vega. What's going on, hon? I'm here with Mike Marino. I got Dakota and Harper.
We'll get there eventually. We will get there.
I'll get that
Want me
eventually.
to write it down?
Who's the blonde?
We
Hey,
have
right
all the
on.
signs on our head.
No, we don't want. Nah.
Yeah. He's got these two gorgeous girls here on the show, and all you see is my head.
All right. Well, we're gonna turn it.
We'll
There you
turn
go.
it
There.
Okay. Oh,
You hit something.
wait. Okay, there we are.
All right, guys.
There you go.
Now we got a little eye candy here. So now the shit should light up like your
Your
Christmas tree.
tripod.
Wait.
Hey,
Bottle of water.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I didn't have time to go out to Best Buy or whatever and get those,
Things
you
like
know,
in my
things
face.
that everybody gets. To,
I just want to say this is one of the greatest rehearsal podcasts I've ever been on.
Yeah.
It's
This is perfect.
Thank you.
It's improv.
I don't
We're
think it's
doing
a rehearsal.
It's not.
Thank you for being
I
here.
was being sarcastic.
Sarcastic.
I'm going to try to do a routine about the sit and spin. I got to come up with something good.
And don't
That's
forget the
hilarious.
Jersey Pilot.
Yeah.
Jersey
And
Pilot.
then, yeah, definitely the
Definitely
Jersey
Jersey
Pilot. That's
Get the
funny.
pen.
Yeah,
I've been
right.
Yeah,
doing
you
this
gotta
thing
get
on a
Someone
cruise
write
ship
this
about
down.
a cruise ship captain Because when we do these cruise ships, they come over the loudspeaker in the morning, and they're
Right.
from like England, and they get these great accents from Iceland and whatnot, and you hear them go, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Royal Caribbean ship."
This is
I
Captain
feel
Stubing.
fancy.
Yes, it's going to be a beautiful day, and we sailed through the night at nautical knots, and get back on at 4 o'clock as we ship ahoy, right?
Yeah.
So I said to the audience, I go, what if it was like an Italian guy from Jersey? And I go like this, hey, everybody, how you doing? Listen, this is Italian, right? Okay, so listen up now.
This
we
is
went
the
pretty
rundown.
good during the night. We was moving. And then
We was cruising.
she said, you see the island we just went by? Okay, I screwed up. We were supposed to pull over. I was talking to somebody. We're going to make a U-turn. Don't worry.
We got this.
Grab your life jackets just in case. I'm new at this.
I would not know what to do. No, I seriously would freak out.
I'm used to
But that would
driving
be
a jet
such a
ski in
Jersey-
Jersey.
Yeah,
That's such a
honestly.
Jersey move, though.
Everyone were cruising.
Like, I'd be scared, but I'd be like, he's from Jersey.
Yeah.
Right? I feel you.
That's awesome.
I think I want to be president. I was thinking about all the stuff that I would do if I was running the country. I would have laughter day, like I
Right.
do a speech.
Oh, that would be
and
awesome.
I'd come up, hey everybody, listen, this is the president. Okay, two guys go walking into a bar, right?
That's what would happen. The president says I
I'm sitting there minding my own business, right?
Yeah.
I want to do this whole thing. Now we're gonna make the America Italian, so nobody knows nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't say nothing to nobody, and nobody tweets anymore. Nobody's supposed to know what you're doing.
Right.
Keep it quiet. They're like, what happened? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
President.
Mr. President, you got rid of ISIS.
Just
Yeah,
America
wow.
thing.
Yeah.
They had
They
to
went
go.
over there. They sat them down, and then things happened. But they're gone.
It was
No
taken
worries
care
no
of.
more.
We
I
got
wanted to
it.
talk to the guy in North Korea. I would have I wanted to sit him down and be like, listen, North Korea guy, I hate your haircut. Do you have any idea how I want to choke you because of the way your hair is? Then I give him a Mike sub sandwich. He'll calm down.
Right.
Then we go home and he'll be like, what happened? I'm like, I really don't know. But he's gone.
Sits at the White House.
Yeah. And now we got a new club. The Spearmint Rhino Deer Elephant
Right.
in North Korea. We're going to open it up
There we go.
on St. Patrick's Day.
No,
With a
you
bunch-
should
With a
though.
bunch of Italians.
You should do it on St. Patrick's Day. People
It'd be
drink
good for
a
business.
lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure they do.
Yeah.
But,
I
you know,
thought St. Patrick's Day was is yesterday because there
It
was a
was
parade
the
in
parade,
Belmont. And
yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
And the seaside
Wasted.
one is
and then I think they got Seaside this weekend, right?
Is that right? I
Yeah.
I
don't know.
think so.
Saturday.
You don't do
Saturday.
I know.
Seaside.
I know.
For the one day, it's okay to drink in the street.
Yeah,
All
and then
day.
everybody
Yeah.
Starting
goes
at
running
10.
down the beach in their drawers and they go into the water.
And then they pee.
Right.
Yeah,
All over.
everywhere.
Anywhere.
Everywhere.
Literally anywhere and everywhere.
This Sunday, there was people walking up and down Main Street in Belmont, wasted.
Oh yeah.
You could just
Probably
walk
not
into the
even
liquor store,
12
buy a
o'clock.
drink, and come out, and cops standing there like, hey, here I go, brah.
Were they pissing on telephone poles?
I can't.
I don't
This Saturday is gonna be crazy because it's the Seaside one. I feel like Belmar's more for like families. Seaside is gonna be like crazy.
Probably.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
Seaside
ultimate
on
shit show
the-
every year.
Yeah,
Belmar
I'm
really
going
is.
to it.
Belmont really
Okay.
only has bar anticipation.
Yeah, bar
The
A.
DJ, I think, was open too.
It was expensive this year, though. I know people.
I
It's like a
haven't,
$25 cover fee just to get into bar
I haven't
A.
been in DJs
Really?
or any
Oh
of the
my
places
God.
It
down
was
there
like $4
in
or
years.
$6.
Meaning,
Because probably everyone wants to get in there.
Like,
Yeah.
driving by, that's about it.
Hello. Someone said Michael Nicolasi.
Mike
said,
Nicolosi,
Yo-yo.
Nicolosi Photography, another great wedding
Oh,
photographer.
hello,
Oh.
Michael. And then Gabriella messaged you. She said, check your inbox.
check your inbox. You got a
Yeah.
private message.
Oh, of course.
She's got a private message going to say, how come I'm not on the show?
Yeah.
How come I didn't know
We got
about
an
this?
extra chair.
I've been
Yeah.
only talking about it for like the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, no, this was a
Yeah, it
really
was
last
very
minute
recent.
thing.
Yeah.
You just called me and said you were.
Well, the thing is, it started out as a joke in this very room.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what,
No,
with you and.
Yeah, with me and
Him?
Mike.
He's sitting over there laughing.
Me and Mike.
Oh my god.
If you're going to do a podcast, you just got to be on every single time that your podcast is scheduled. Get a lot of fun people come on the show. See if
Absolutely.
you can get some sponsors to throw some money at your show.
I was actually talking to Danny Provenzano like couple days
Oh,
ago.
what about him? Where is he? He would be perfect to be on the show right now.
Oh, I tried to get him down here, but
No kidding?
nah.
Holy crap. Is he watching? Danny, Mike Marino. Nice
Oh.
to see you.
I was like, what I thought he was talking to
How you
Steve.
doing?
Watch it. I know how to mug for a camera.
Do the finger gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the wing.
Gotta
Radio 101. Talk on the side.
on the side.
It's true.
So,
Gabriella said, LOL, wish I could be with you guys. Congratulations.
thanks,
Thank you,
Gab. I wish you
Gabriella.
could be here too, hon. Hopefully next week, maybe next Monday night,
Oh. Yes. Who's Gabriella?
depending
That's
on if you
rude.
got to go to
Oh,
work
she's-
in the morning or not.
She's a nice body.
How can you see that?
Oh, Gabby?
That's
She's
her profile
unbelievable.
picture.
Oh, damn, girl.
Yeah,
Good
you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Working it.
There's a nice job.
So,
Give you my chair.
Yeah.
so you got this big show at the PAC Center in Newark. April 7th, is it?
April 7th, NJ Pack Center, Newark, New Jersey. We have a 7 o'clock show, which is almost sold out, and a 9:30 show. Hoping to sell that out too.
Right.
We were originally going to film this one for hopefully a Netflix deal, but kind of fell through. But we're going to go ahead and do the show anyway,
Right.
of course. It's a very prestigious theater. Everybody from Whitney Houston on down plays
Right.
there, and or
That's
have played there.
exciting.
Right.
You know, a lot of movie stars and big talented people came out of Newark, New Jersey.
Yes.
Queen Latifah, you know,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
mega stars. I can't think off the top of my head. Even Jack Nicholson and,
Yes.
and stuff like that.
Asbury
You know,
Park, too.
A lot of big
Yeah.
names in the industry come out of New Jersey.
Yes.
I think because we live hard. We're
Absolutely.
hard-living people, blue-collar people. They make the best entertainers, quite honestly, because they tell the truth. I mean, look at
Yeah.
Jersey
Yeah.
Boys. It's endless.
Jersey's
that was
very
Springsteen,
cool.
Bon Jovi. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Hall
So-
Jersey.
Away we go. NJ Pack Center, April 7th. Anybody wants to come down, just go to MikeMarino.net. Pick yourself up some tickets. You know, you could do your broadcast in front of the show if you want.
Sure.
I know we're
Absolutely.
going to have a couple of radio jocks down there from 101.5 and
Oh,
whoever
that's
else is
exciting.
going to come down there and make the show big and exciting. My opening act is John Bramnick. You know, he's New Jersey's funniest lawyer, so we got legal counsel in case we do something wrong.
I remember him.
I have a DJ spinning records. He's going to pump up the audience. I guess he's looking for some DJ work. You want to DJ my show?
It's Lent. Can't talk.
Oh,
It's Lent.
well,
I
there's
can
other people
DJ.
in the room that can't talk right now. They don't know nothing, they see nothing, they're singing.
Yeah.
You got
But
me?
it's going to be great. And there's a little bit of a rumor that Governor Chris Christie is going to MC the show, which would be shocking.
Oh.
I know there's
Yeah.
going to be Sharp James is going to be there, a lot of
Okay.
New York City officials.
Right.
Joe Piscopo's coming, Danny Aiello's coming.
Nice.
Yeah, they actually buy tickets, which is unbelievable.
That's
Wow.
funny.
That probably makes you feel great.
Oh yeah, well, Danny Aiello's an Oscar-nominated actor, so I flip out when he shows up. And he comes a lot. He just
Oh,
likes
wow.
the show.
Wow.
And if everything goes right and we finish this sitcom
Robert Davey,
thing-
too, right?
Robert Davi, but he's out in Los Angeles. If he comes, I'd be jumping for joy.
I remember him in that movie Showgirls.
He's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he has.
It's a big name. We did a show 2 summers ago, 10,000 people. 10,000 people.
That was like a tour you did, right?
Yeah, but you know, he sings with the band and there's a big orchestra up there. And when we were backstage, you know, a lot of people like to know the behind the scenes stuff like that.
Right.
And he is a classic from back in the day. So all these paparazzis were in this room, like about this big, and it was his green room. And I was in another green room, so he asked me to come in, and there was all the food, and everybody's yelling and talking and taking pictures. And all of a sudden he goes like this: "I need everybody out of the room. Get out of the room. I want everybody out of the room." So I walked out of the room too. He's going, "Mike, where the fuck are you going?" I'm like, "You just said get out of the room." He goes, "Not you. You're in the show." I go, "Yeah, I know, but I thought you wanted to be alone." No, shut the door, shut the door. So I shut the door. Then he turns into a pussycat. "I don't know about you, Mike, but I'm a little nervous. There's 10,000 people out there." I'm like, "You want to give me a heart attack?"
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to get rid of me. He goes, "No, I need you." I go, "I'm nervous too." "No,
Oh, that's
I
why
want
he kicked everyone out.
you." Because he wants to get into the
The
set, the
mindset.
mindset
Right.
to get ready to do this. Because
It
it's
makes
pretty
sense.
intense.
10,000.
I mean,
yeah,
even me
that's
all
a
day
lot.
long, leading up to this, I was a nervous wreck.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah,
but I
you were
wasn't gonna
texting
find
me.
it.
Or get lost.
My navigation system, just give up.
Yeah, don't even talk to us about direction.
No, us on the way.
You're in the hood. Don't worry about it.
I want to create an app, a voice control app for a navigation system, right? You could change the voice whenever you want. I think that'd be great, right? You program in like somebody from England, that'd be cool.
Right.
Make a left-hand turn and then go straight and continue forward.
So
Something like that.
fancy.
Right? That'd be fancy. And then you
Like a
get like a
country
Jersey
accent.
guy. Hey, asshole, you missed your exit.
Yeah.
I told
Turn
you.
left
Doesn't
now.
tell you the exit,
Hey,
but
jerk
you
off,
missed
turn
it.
around.
Right? Or maybe some urban dude. Hey, you know this ain't your car. Get out of here.
Oh my god, that's
How'd
awesome.
you get this car?
Yeah, how'd you get it?
Hope you get a flat.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Jewish personality, it just nags you.
Yeah.
I don't think this is it. This is the wrong way. I didn't want to go. I'm doing a lot of writing here tonight.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no,
You,
seriously.
you got a whole new act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get that. I've been doing an act about a lot of new stuff about toys. Because we were talking about
About toys.
the whip around thing. What was it?
The sit and spin.
The sit and
Sit and
spin.
spin.
I created this joke about my G.I. Joe dolls.
Right.
Because I still have 3 1963 G.I. Joe dolls. And they're in the boxes, and they got all the clothes and everything. They're probably worth a lot of money, right?
Right.
So I wanted to do a bit about the doll, and I said, you know, if you remember, G.I. Joe was supposed to be like a soldier in the army.
Right.
But I came from an Italian family, so we made him a mob boss.
Oh
We didn't
my
even call him
God.
G.I. Joe, we called him G.I. Giovanni. He was like a wise guy. You know?
Right.
Had the comb for grip.
Yeah.
I made him have the lifelike hair, but you know, he was Italian, so it wasn't just on his head, it was on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Give him a bouffant too.
Greedy. Yeah, a bouffant. He pulled his string and told you to get the hell out of here.
Smell like your car?
Huh?
Lent. Smell like your car? Sorry, just throwing it out there.
Hey, you know
Alright.
what? Truck Car was like a big Guido cologne. All throughout the 80s.
Truck Car?
Noir.
Was
Yeah.
that, was that there with the shore house?
But then when people would bathe in it,
Yeah. Oh, and Guido, are you kidding me? All my friends used to throw on Truck Car Noir. You didn't know, and you'd put people out. You just show up and they'd be like, dude, how much do you have on? Well, I used to have a whole bottle. Now I got nothing.
right.
Oh, they throw it on, splashing on, splashing on. Like,
Oh my
you got
God.
enough? You ever shake somebody's hand, they got so much cologne on, and then it's on your hand?
I guess
That's
it would
what
cover up the
happens,
garlic
man.
smell.
Yeah. Drucker Noir. You remember the commercials? The guy was shooting a bow and arrow.
Some dude that looked like Fabio or some shit, right?
Yeah, but he was all like greasy with baby oil. Drucker Noir.
Bothered all over.
Man, I missed the 80s.
Right.
Michael said, "Have a good night, Johnny. I'm headed back to New York for work."
Oh, Nicolosi.
Yep.
Mikey, I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
And Eric Scott wants to join you for next time with Gabriella.
Bring your car.
I think he said.
Eric, give me a call this week,
yeah.
buddy.
Yep. And then Barry Cooperman said 4 seasons. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
You don't know either.
He's talking about the 4 seasons came from New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We were
Yeah.
talking
That's right.
about talent.
Is that a place for me to talk out of character about something awesome we spoke about an hour ago called the Shore House? Just saying, I learned something and I was like, this was epic. And I know it's Lent and I'm off camera and you know what? Shh. No.
You know,
So
matter of
that's what I'm
fact,
gonna do.
a guy that was actually friends with the situation, his name's Bill Savilli. He used to be Backdoor Billy on the show.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he lives in Florida now, but he was talking something about that they did the reunion down in Florida or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You are the original man.
Oh,
Come
wow.
on.
With all the kids
We
and all
want
that
to
kind
hear
of
about the
whatever.
real deal right
Yeah.
now.
Well,
Yeah, no, you
what
should definitely do that.
What he's saying is, me and my friends are doing a documentary on our beach life in the 80s, and hopefully it's going to go where it needs to go, whether it be in the movie theaters or on television. But
That needs to be a movie.
It's a
I'm ready to
documentary.
zoom in with this
Yeah.
camera on
That
your
definitely
phone
needs to be
show
a movie.
that, but
No,
we're
not a
right place,
documentary.
right time.
That's
I
right.
get it.
Eventually we will. We're going to let it break out all at the same time because there's 10 years of footage. It's a lot of fun to look at.
That was an
About
awesome
2
start.
summers ago, some of the footage somehow leaked out onto a radio show.
Right.
Got 2.5 million views within a week.
Wow.
Wow.
because they showed this line
Anybody
of
know?
how people used to wait to get into that club, Montego Bay,
Yeah.
and it was just so much fun. I think the
It
club was only there
sounds
for
like
5
it.
years, and then they did away with it.
All right.
What this town did was, back in the 80s, early 90s, they figured they got all these clubs,
Right.
and they got to get rid of it somehow. So this mayor stepped in and he threw a curfew on the clubs. The clubs close at midnight.
Oh my
Midnight.
God.
I remember that. That was like, it started out in
That's
Point
so
Pleasant,
early.
right?
I don't know, but Belmar had it.
Wow.
Closed the clubs at midnight, and then people started to disappear.
Yeah.
And then the clubs
Yeah. I
clubs
would
couldn't
That's
survive.
so early.
Right.
Yeah.
So they said bye-bye.
Yeah, people are just
Yeah, I
getting
remember
their
that.
lights going at that point.
You could walk everywhere you needed to go. No such thing as Uber. You didn't need a
Yeah.
cab. You walked. You walked 5 blocks, you're in one club. 2 blocks, you're in another club. You know?
Yeah.
And it's so much fun because remember when we saw people just laying on the floor wasted? Like, hey, look at him. He kept
Yeah.
on going anyway.
I mean, you even have Seaside back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same thing, door to
Joey
door.
Harrison's Surf Club. We used to go there on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
Oh,
that place was great.
Me and my
Eric,
brothers were like the blonde Guido.
That's cute.
Barry said, hope this works out for you guys. Eric Scott said, when are these two hotties going to be
Aw.
back in studio?
Well,
Hopefully
Barry,
soon.
thank you. But
Yes.
these two beautiful ladies are going to be regulars on my show.
Oh, good. That's exciting.
Absolutely. You know, need beautiful girls to look at. That goes without saying.
We're the eye
Join-
candy.
Yeah.
Join in the conversation.
Yeah.
You know.
Here and there.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't speak.
What's that?
My peeps in.
That a girl.
Let
So-
them have some say in the situation because I don't want to overstep my bounds, but I got some questions.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
please.
Ask away.
Well, they said their names are those stage names, is that the real names? And if you can't say your real name, then
Stage
what was-
names.
The stage
Stage
name.
names.
See that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm an educated consumer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my stage.
How do you make up your name? What do you come up with?
Oh my god, I literally had the hardest time coming up with my name. Like, how bad. I was so indecisive.
Mike, it went back and forth about 25 times, I swear to you.
I'm not, like, I wish that was an exaggeration.
Every day it was something different, like
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Because I want to be in the business for, like, a long time, so I'd rather be stuck with a name that I would genuinely like. And I don't know, it was terrible. I couldn't figure anything out.
No, it was
So
like...
bad. It was Layla, but then nothing worked with Layla. I don't know. I feel like Layla's only for, like, blonde girls, and I don't want to be blonde forever. But I like
Yeah, this is like very.
She
recent,
actually
her
is a
blonde
very
hair.
pretty
Yeah.
brunette. I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a month-old blonde. I was always
Not
like-
even.
Yeah, no, not even. I don't know. Look at my roots, you can tell.
Now, Harper over here, I got it right.
Yes, thank you. 1st
I'm
time tonight.
actually meeting for the first time tonight.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
pictures.
Oh.
Had to have her on.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh.
He
News
goes,
to me.
Had to have
is
her
she
on.
hot? I said, if you're selfies.
the-
He goes, that answers my question.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, that was literally what he said.
What's the inspiration for the name then?
There really is none. I just kind of liked it. I was
You were
like,
indecisive with yours.
I was
so.
very indecisive. I had like 4 different names, and like each one, I was like, "This is definitely it." But then I would find a better name. and
Which
find-
other ones did you have?
What was your one? Oh, Brandy.
Brandy,
Yeah,
but I
Brandy.
couldn't find a last name for it, so I was like,
You didn't go on like that porn name generator.
Oh my
did you?
god, no, it's
those are
honestly
so
terrible.
fake.
It's
Those
like
are so big. It's like
Yeah.
pink lollipop. or
yeah, it's
something.
like
It's my
sparkling
name.
cupcake. I'm
Right,
like,
exactly.
No, it was just really weird.
Brandy.
You know who has a
The blonde.
podcast that's doing really well in Los Angeles is Amber Lynn.
Really?
And I go on Amber Lynn's show every once in a while when I go back in Los Angeles. And she likes to promote comedy, and she comes to my show, and we're kind of becoming friendly. You
Right.
know? But you talk about a history.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this girl was the face of that famous strip club in New York City.
Goldfingers.
Goldfingers. Yeah, that was her face up there on the...
Amber and Amy Lynn.
Yeah.
I used to go to
Jelly Bean
Goldfingers
Benitez,
in
man.
Queens
This is
Right.
unbelievable.
I was
after the
12
ECW
years
wrestling
old.
shows. Used
Oh,
to hang out and drink
guys.
with all the wrestlers and all the
Gold
female
fingers?
valets.
The Len boy just spoke, sorry.
Fingers?
I think so. Wait,
Goldfinger,
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
He goes, yeah,
You know,
Goldfinger.
like the James Bond movie Goldfinger.
Guys, by the way, that club before there was Palace was Phase 2, was Eclipse, was a roller rink, was a club I went to like when I was 10 dancing.
Oh
Just
my-
saying, go back
That's
to
a
where
Do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking around the time where there were clubs like Xenon, Studio
Yeah,
54, and
Maurice, all that stuff there. In
Scores.
Queens.
Scores.
We gotta
That
get
was-
this club famous.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
We
they're
got them.
still there, next to the car wash, still doing that.
Easy
Exactly.
peasy.
Easy.
Steve Fowler.
I mean, I think you could do it. You know.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Even
Not
if
a
you
toot
both
my
had
own
like
horn.
peg legs, you could do it.
Yeah.
But usually
No, I
the way they
hope.
talk about the industry and the way the industry used to be, and then she had some people on the show, and I forgot this one guy's name, but he was super famous for being in a lot of different films. But he would go back and forth from being a guy porn star to a female porn star. 'Cause
Oh,
he
wow.
would dress in
What?
drag,
Oh my god,
and
really?
then he performed
Oh,
in
he
drag,
was-
like
Wow.
shows, because he was a singer. I forgot what his name was, but he was on the show, and you know, if you're in show business, you're gonna see all of this craziness. So you just embrace it and you laugh, and you're like, wow, okay, this is this person's life.
Yeah, this is him.
I've been in a couple of places where Ron Jeremy's always hanging out because he goes to the Comedy Store in Los Angeles, and that's where all the comedians are, because he wanted to be a comedian. I've ended up doing a music video, and he was in it, and it's kind of funny to listen to him talk, because he just blatantly just says, oh yeah, here's what I
It
did.
wasn't like that no Tango
Oh my
De Niro
God.
video, was it?
I don't know. You know what goes there too is a lot of different people in the porn business, and you know it's funny. I got heckled one night. I was performing, and some girl was going. She was saying something, and I don't know. So I said, "Well, what do you do?" And she said, "I'm a porn star." So I just said, "Well, how are you a porn star? I don't recognize you."
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
Maybe a porn actress.
Maybe a porn wannabe
Yeah.
or
Right.
something.
Was she a stunt double?
I don't know, but the guy said he was a porn star
Stunk
too.
twat.
So they were out together. You know, it's all cool and everything, and maybe she was, because I don't really see that many. But when you
Right.
think about the ones from back in, I guess when it was really that big heyday of it, when you had to go home and get it on a VHS copy.
Did that really happen in that movie? The superstar like went from film to VHS, and like they
Yeah.
just kind of.
Pretty much.
Just want to know.
Then
But Anne
DVDs.
Boleyn, you figure, she's in her 50s, so just to listen to her talk about what it was like back then and the money they made, and then they went out on tour to dance.
Oh wow.
I remember a couple of years
Yeah, a lot
ago.
of people do that.
A couple of years ago, I was at the Exotica convention, and I met Seika.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and she was like, she was like pushing
I was a
65
fetus,
then.
and I saw a Betamax
Damn.
that said Inside Seika as a fetus. I was like, whoa.
And then,
I saw a Betamax film. I don't know what that was.
Vanessa
I
Del
don't know.
Rio was there too.
Who the? Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
man, now
I've
you're
got to
going back
scratch and
before the
sniff out.
Yeah.
80s.
She shot fireballs out her hoo-ha.
Oh my
And,
god, I saw that. No, I actually
Like,
saw
yeah, it was
that.
like an old school porn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I see. I
Like when
don't
they probably
know
still
if
had
that's
reel
fair,
to
but
reel.
I've seen girls like light
An old
fire
Victrola.
themselves, like,
Crank it up.
Anything
Action.
yeah, like
film,
literally
squirt.
squirt acid and, like,
Not yet.
And the director's wearing a jeweler's
How do
eye.
you recover from that?
It was like a
What?
freaking.
I don't
It
know.
was like
I
a Gallagher
have no
concert.
idea.
Okay, good.
Now you got crazy shit like bukkake.
I have no idea what that is, but you know
No?
what, Lance?
Is that a car? A Bugatti?
Something
Bugatti.
like
Bugatti, yeah.
that. I don't know.
The
That's
Italian
your
version
porn
of
for the
Bugatti.
Bugatti car.
Bugatti.
I have
The
no
Italian
idea.
version of Ducati.
Can I just have
Bukkake.
one comment to this?
What's
I
that?
did go to the porn convention a couple years ago when we were at an undisclosed a club that we
Right.
worked for an undisclosed local psychotic owner. Let that be said. And
Right.
I had a chance to talk to the vintage porn stars, and
Uh-huh.
I asked about Ron Jeremy, because he was also known for like doing this thing and breaking his own leg. And,
Yeah,
you know,
doing the
it
old
was
pipe job
big.
by himself.
This is a quote. I don't know, but this is what they told me. It was big, but it was squishy. So as big as it was, it kind of went down to that. But if you fuck John Holmes, you're not walking. So I just want to redirect now.
What?
Anything to add to that? Because I have questions now since we're on the topic.
How did it go? Well,
Lance?
holy smoke. I don't even know the answers to that. But I did
Yeah.
see the one when Ron Jeremy did suck himself off, and
Oh my
it's,
god.
it's unbelievable.
But I saw the
Now,
he would shave.
That guy got a
himself
tank
off.
comparable to mine, okay?
In-
How the hell do you do it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I can't even-
I didn't even know
And
which
he made
movie it
videos
was.
like that?
It
Yeah.
was, it was
He's
a
in-
documentary.
I mean, the
Just went
guy's
like this.
pushing late
They're all like-
60s, early 70s. Now has to be,
Yeah, he's
Wow.
in his 60s.
right?
Oh my god.
Actually, a really nice guy, but
Oh, he's funny as hell.
he will say whatever the hell he feels like saying. It's disgusting, quite honestly. I guess.
Right.
Wow. If you're disgusted in porn, there's a line. Wow.
That's like really taking one for the team,
Such
right?
a roly
Yeah.
poly fat guy. Ugh.
So who do
Oh,
we
he's
got on there
big
now?
too. Nicole Leodis and Tara Marie Del Moro. Barry said, "Have to go. Be safe. Good night. Good night, Barry."
Good night.
Oh,
Do you know the other people that are watching?
yeah, I know Nicole.
Okay. Are these your Facebook friends?
Yeah.
Koichi?
Okay.
9.
Oh.
So
As we speak.
Yeah.
we're just about out of time.
Oh, really? I didn't even know you were timing the show.
Yeah.
I thought we were rehearsing to get ready to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
all
a
just
midnight
a warm-up.
performance,
Yeah.
right?
I was just warming up for the show.
You're just getting
I don't
started.
think you need to warm up.
What's your time frame? What do you got to get off?
An hour.
In an hour?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Let's plug some shows, man.
okay, we got Mike Marino, April 7th at the Pack Center, 7 o'clock start, right, Mike?
I love that, man. That's right. New Jersey Pack Center, April 7th, 7 o'clock to 9:30. Go to MikeMarino.net. Follow me on Facebook at Mike Marino Live and all of that social media.
Now,
On my YouTube channel and subscribe.
Yeah.
now, do you got anything else coming up in Jersey?
No, I'm leaving for the Caribbean on Wednesday.
Okay.
I'll be out there for 7 days. From there, I go
That's
back to
exciting.
Los Angeles.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot
nice.
of fun.
Exciting.
I'll be in LA for 2 weeks before I come back here for the big tour for April.
Okay.
April will consist of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Florida, and
Okay.
then May starts.
Okay. Also, anything down the shore like you doing the Paramount this year, or
Well, thanks for asking, but I was asked to do the Paramount just a day ago
okay.
this summer in August, and I turned it down because
Wow.
we just did it last summer. You know, I don't want
Right.
to be too repetitive.
Kind of like maybe every
Every other
Others-
summer would be nice.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
that's my alma mater. I love playing down there. That's the home of all the big celebrities.
What about
But,
anything like I Play Again or any places like that? You
No,
know,
this summer
any-
mostly down Long Beach Island.
Okay,
Oh,
Atlantic
that's
City.
nice.
nice.
Are
Couple
we
theaters.
invited?
Everybody's invited. You could all come to my show.
Yeah.
You let me know when you're performing. I'll let you know when I'm performing.
Yeah. You come
Sounds
visit us.
good.
We'll come
Split some
visit you.
social media. I'll go watch their performance or
Yeah.
take notes.
There you go.
And I'll go talk about it on stage. So
Pole,
I
pole dancing 101.
went to a club
Right.
the other night. It's called the Dinosaur Ripple
The pink dinosaur.
Yeah.
Zebra Lounge.
No, you gotta come
You know-
visit. We'll visit
Yeah.
you if you come
I would.
visit us.
You know, a
Absolutely.
long time ago when we used to go to open mics and try to rehearse to become comedians.
Right.
There was a place, I don't know where it was, I want to say Route 35 down by Seaside, and they had the comedians opening for strippers.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That's
like,
that's a good.
I know where you're talking about because I actually worked there.
really?
Yeah, the Sandpiper.
I think that's it.
Yeah, the Sandpiper in Normandy Beach.
Yes.
Mike.
And they put us up on stage, and we'd be doing jokes, and
Right.
they were like, bring out the girls. I'm like, I just got one more joke. Come
Yeah.
on. Don't kill me.
They had the liquor store up front
Yeah.
when you walked in.
Yeah.
Then they had the go-go bar in the back.
Yeah.
Big dance floor. It looked like a
It's unbelievable.
country
like a
line
good
dancing
time.
place.
We used
I
to
have
do-
Yeah.
one last
Comedy
question,
and
please,
girls.
sir, Lent.
Question from
where
the
did it
audience.
start? Where the ice crack for you? Where did it? You start turning the corner. You were doing this, doing that, and when you finally started seeing the moments of going to where you wanted to go for where you wanted to be.
You know, I don't think the ice ever cracks exactly the way you want it to. Because in the industry that we're in, whether it's dancing, whether it's comedy, whether it's television, you always want more. And
Yeah.
you're always going to want more, especially if you're bitten with the bug. I'm doing this since I'm a child. I grew up doing TV commercials. I was on a soap for a year. I didn't even crack a joke until I was 29 years old. I didn't even want to be funny. And I just kept on going and going and going. But I would say now, because of the way the ride feels now, it's a little easier. I go where I want to go. I don't take no crap from nobody in the industry no more. I have no problem telling an agent to go screw. Get away from me. I don't trust you. I don't like you. But there's always going to be more ice to break. I want to do everything.
So you're
I like to
just going
direct.
and
I
going
want to
without
produce.
stopping. I
Gotta keep
applaud
on
you,
going.
sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I got one applause from one member of your studio.
Don't give up. Applause for Lent. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Knowledge.
Don't
Facts.
ever stop, man. Don't
Oh,
ever
Mike,
stop.
I thank you for coming
Of
out
course.
on
anytime.
my first episode of the Funhouse here.
Yeah.
Oh, the Funhouse. I like that.
You never
Well, it's
said,
actually-
you never even
it's
said
actually-
what it was.
It's actually Uncle Fatty's Funhouse.
Can you,
Okay,
can
Uncle
you
Fatty's
say that one
Funhouse.
time?
Okay.
Welcome to.
To Uncle Fatty's Funhouse.
Hey, take lunch. There you
Hey,
go.
I would like to do a bumper. I'm Mike Marino, and you're watching Uncle Fatty's Funhouse here in
Rahway, New
Rah-
Jersey.
Galway, New Jersey.
Let free.
Well, Mike, I'd like to thank you for being on, like I
Sure,
said.
of course.
Also, we have the beautiful Dakota and Harper.
Thank
Thank
you.
Well, we're just about out of time. This one's in the books. Again, thank you, everybody that tuned in. Next week will be probably live YouTube, Instagram as well.
Wow.
I got to get more,
Rehearsal.
more rehearsal and more phones and
Balls.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you were nervous, but you know what? You did a great job, dude.
Balls?
Yeah.
No balls? No balls
4
tonight?
days!
No,
Next time
no.
we'll do the show.
You
No,
got balls,
only
you got
tonight,
balls-
Mike.
You got balls anywhere. Dude, it's awesome. You did a
Thank
great
you,
We're the
job.
sacrifice show. In the future, you're going to have this whole thing catered. There's going to be 50 people
Yeah.
in here.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Already people saying get me on the next episode.
What's that?
Erica Kane's
Then we're
like,
gonna
get
have
me
to
on the
call-
next episode.
Then
We
we-
Erica-
already want people.
Erica, no problem, hon. Give me a call this week. You got my number. All right, we're out. Good night.
Hi, everyone.
Bye.
Ladies, please, just one time.
Bye.
Right in the camera.
Wait, what are we doing?
Can you take the headphones off?
Zoom in,
Bye.
just do something sexy, please.
Oh.
Give it to him one
This is
time.
not that sexy.
Peace.
Wow, I kissed my grandmother that way, but it's okay. Lance. That's the key word today.
How did you?
And
I just love
Did I stop that?
Bye,
I
everyone.
hit the square.